Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daimonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons. And welcome to another session of the stream here in Daimonum Arena. Good evening. So, welcome on in. I hope everybody is enjoying their evening. So, before we get into the game proper, once again, I am going to point out that the final Saturday of the month, the 30th of May, starting at noon Central Time, we will be having another Multi-World Madness event. Join us as we attempt to rather chaotically solve multiple games at the same time by playing together. I certainly hope if you have the opportunity to enjoy the chaos as much as we enjoy putting it on for folks. And with that, just take a second and take a breath, because do have a couple of things to get in place. It shouldn't take too long. Hello, Elisa. I am doing well. I'm just getting started up. Means I have a few things already in place. Thank you for the hydrate as well. But when last we left off in this wonderful, adventurous world of Tyria, and in particular on this strange island that few people know about and fewer people reach intact, we found a member of the Inquest that seems to admire our work. I'm still not sure how to feel about that. He says, and I quote, "You represent what the Inquest is at its best." And I'm not sure whether to take that as a compliment or an insult. Considering what the Inquest does on a nigh daily basis, I feel it's rather insulting, actually. I drink delicious water. Delicious water indeed. But considering that the Inquest has a history of saying screw the ethics, science for science's sake, it's kind of hard to take them at the value of, you know, being somebody they admire and that being a good thing. These are the people that experimented on the Sylvari when they first appeared in the world, and they were not kind in those experiments. They treated them and considered them lesser beings. As a matter of fact, at this point in time, even some of the experiments they performed on other members of the world, like the Skrit, the Kodan, and the Grawl, are pretty questionable, all things considered. The Asura have a pretty storied history of, like, not treating other races well. And the Inquest are kind of the epitome of that. They basically are of the mind that if they want to experiment on something, nothing stops them, because it is their right to experiment. It is their right to science with things. And there is an ethical line that needs to be drawn there, which is basically the entire story point of the Inquest as an organization. So, once again, for them to be saying, or at least one of their members to be saying that they admire us and what we do, it's a bit of a stomp on the brakes. Because it makes you wonder, what about our activities is something that a member of the Inquest could admire? There has been a history of us acting rather unilaterally for the sake of the world. But you see, that makes you question, was it really the only way that things could have been done? Or could there have been a better, different way? But with that, let us get into the game proper and see what happens next, because, well, we've certainly got some things on our agenda. It's actually finally getting warm in my area. It's been like overcast and cloudy the past few days, which I've been enjoying because I actually like it a bit chill and overcast.
So that's all it is. We just need a small investment now to cover our transportation costs. Then once we get back to the mainland, we can pay you.
We're gonna go ahead. We had a repair kit to use on a particular mech from the Inquest. Oh, hi, Zeke.
Don't worry, Zeke. I'm not going to hurt him.
According to an index search, my name is Pro Tour Matthew. That can't be right.
Maybe you should power down while I do this.
Perform repair diagnostics on PTM. PTM is now in a powered down state, ready for repair procedures to be started. Rather. Let's see if I can get you working properly again. That's pretty.
Now you're an expert in golemancy, Commander. Where do you even find the time?
I picked some up from Timey over the years.
Oh,
I'm
Timey.
surprised you're all the way out here.
Hey, Timey. Well, speaking of Timey, we haven't talked to her in a while.
Delegation is the mark of great leaders, Commander. You could stand to do more of it yourself.
Let's start now. You make sure nobody bothers the golem while it reboots, and I'll go update the others.
Hoist by my own petard.
You had to know that was coming, Kanach.
Gridlock, Zaida, are you there?
Yeah, we're here.
Find anything useful?
You could put it that way. I ran into Vlox.
The Inquest leader? This sounds like a pretty good lead. What did you find out?
Oh god.
I think I have more questions than when I started. He's certainly not what I was expecting.
That is true.
Well, we're up north getting set up. Why don't you come fill us in when you get the chance?
Uh-oh.
Seems your new friend has finished rebooting, and thus my duties here are discharged.
Leaving so
Maybe
soon.
you should go join Saida and Ritlock up north. I'll be there shortly.
Ah, yes, of course. Someone has to keep those miscreants out of trouble.
Really?
Feeling better?
Indeed. My systems have been repaired, and I can now officially introduce myself as Prime... At any rate, I'm
Prime.
pleased to assist you with any questions you may have.
What can I assist you with? What can you tell me about Vlox's past?
He served in various posts within the Inquest prior to assuming the directorship. These include as a lead field researcher and originally as a golemancer. Before that, he was a hydrological engineer in Rata Sum until... Records show he filed several official warnings about the structural integrity of the Magus Dam before it collapsed. The Arcane Council formally dismissed these warnings and barred him from taking any action himself. That is the end of his time in Rata Sum. There is a gap between that and his time with the Inquest, but no records of it are available.
Oh. Oh. That's interesting. What is Vlox searching for specifically?
None of the orders issued to the crews specified any object by name or description. However, each of the assigned search locations is associated with the Seers. The status for each objective is still listed as open, so the desired objects must not be collected yet. That is all of the information I have security clearance to access.
Huh. Oh.
I apologize that I haven't expanded further, Commander. Working with the Inquest necessitates a level of secrecy.
Why work with the Inquest at all?
Oh my god.
The Inquest are the only tool that was available.
Oh my god.
A hammer is a cruel instrument, but we would struggle to build without it. We just need to know when to put it down.
Vlox.
The most
No.
important thing to do good, and destroying the evil in the process.
That's what I was
What are you
thinking.
planning to do? You still haven't told me.
When you peered into the eternal alchemy, you saw all the paths laid out before you. Yes, our possible futures.
Wait, they're going that far back?
Trying to prepare Tyria for what's to come. To do that, we have to remove the impediments to individuals like you. If we continue to let Isgarren and the Tyrian Alliance make our decisions, we won't survive.
I think you should come and work with us then. We can improve things together.
I trust you entirely, Commander. But I can't say the same for your friends. Continue on your path for now. I don't intend to stop you. But do think on what I've said. We'll speak again soon.
All right. So let's pull back on the reins here for a second. Vlox joined the Inquest after he was roundly ignored by the Arcane Council of Rata Sum for several warnings that he posted about the structural integrity of one of their major constructions, which seems to suggest that even before the Inquest were a more prominent member of the society, the Arcane Council of Rata Sum isn't exactly an ivory tower on the eaves. And honestly, that doesn't surprise me, considering just how much, even beyond the Inquest, just the regular members of the Arcane Council are constantly jockeying for attention and power. Combine that with the fact that they're now also a part of this Council of Tyria, they have machinations that they're working on in the background, and they're not telling us about them. They're acting unilaterally. They are here using the Inquest as a cover to dig up a bunch of relics and artifacts to send back to them with no communication to anybody else whatsoever. Sounds to me like they're trying to get rid of the Seers. And with the Seers out of the way, they would gain power in the council. I am just... Oh, the plot thickens. That also explains why he doesn't trust anybody other than us. Because we've proven time and time again that we have not only the jurisdiction, but the gumption to stand and say that something is wrong when it's wrong.
What's next?
The Council of Tyria. Alright, PTM, what else you got? Is there anything else I can assist you with? You're an unusual golem for the Inquest to have here. Wilt you?
According to my internal registry, curious. It's not corrupted data. It just appears no one ever filled it out.
Huh?
Engineers are often quite busy, however, so some gaps in documentation are expected. But my primary purpose is intact, and that is to provide companionship and constructive feedback. Ah, yes. That is what my name stands for. Platonic Time...
Manager?
I will remember eventually. No. Unfortunately, it has to start with P, T, and M. That would have been a good guess otherwise.
Constructive. I see that you and Zeke are getting along well.
I achieved.
Very well.
I'm an
It
achiever.
is fortunate that I arrived when I did to protect him from those brigands. This is a dangerous place for a young gentleman like him to be without a proper escort. He is also nearly as adept at companionship as I am.
Aw.
One should never let one's ego grow too large, Zeke.
Okay, these two are in fact adorable together. And I must of course pet Zeke. Yes. Well, I'm always happy to have you along for the ride, but do enjoy your rest. In the meantime, we go to the north, huh? Yep, there it is. At some point, I'll have to do the map run too. Indeed. You're always welcome to. Oh, that's a heck of a... Huh. Inquest Amalgam Assassin. It's a multi-tiered map. Let's just find a random cliff face. Hey, fruit. Ooh, a waypoint. A distant way camp? Oh, hi, Canuck.
Oh, traveler.
Imagine that.
Well, Commander, It sounds from your story like you've got yourself another admirer.
Makes no difference to me what Vlox claims to want. He's the target all the same.
Makes some difference. I definitely understand what he's saying.
Ritlock
Hard
would.
to imagine a better Tyria than the one we have.
Oh, come on, Ritlock. He's leading the Inquest. Have you seen what Zeb is doing?
Remove every monster from the legions, and there'd be no legions left.
Yeah.
Same goes for the Sly crew.
Yeah.
That's not a fair... I mean, we don't even know if he's telling the truth.
If I may interject as the resident ex-radical of this ensemble, it seems clear that Vlox believes what he's saying.
Certainly.
There would be easier paths to power if he didn't. The real question is what he's willing to do for his ideals.
Got anything
That's a good
to say
point.
on this, Commander?
I think we need more information. We can judge Vlox's motivation once we know what his plan is.
A thought on that. Those monstrosities that Seb has been creating are clearly controlled remotely. That means there's some kind of connection there we might be able to get some information from. So, is harvesting cybernetic reptile brains outside your wheelhouse, Commander?
Use anything at this point.
Data banks collected from newly created augmented swift. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. I have the feeling this is going to be gross. Hey, from the training area. Excuse me? Ah. Hey.
This place is pretty incredible. Think Newt would ever host the great hunt out here?
Oh, Lord.
Good way to feed a lot of naive young hunters directly into the mouths of these beasts.
But-
So yeah, he'd probably go for it.
But I collected hay. Or at least I thought I collected hay. Oh, there we go. Here, have some hay. It'd be nice if there was a closer source, but okay.
Eat my dust!
That should be good for that. And one more. That there.
Over here! The ley lines are surging. This is our best chance to collect samples.
take those. Oh, I found some food. You're a map vendor. What do you mean by that? Oh. Legendary crafting. Gifts of what have you. The extremist set. Unusual coins. Oh, he looks at a hunter spear. Cool.
Thank you.
But I have no junk to sell. Hey. Rocket Arkham.
Saw the tracks of 3 more unique ones earlier. Wide enough I could fit in the print. Can't wait to get to the hunt.
Bad idea to land near those. Pick up more and more of those. Incoming rift target. Inquest Void Emulation Specialist. Seal the rift. Oh. Like the red trail on the weapon? Yeah. This is the Revenant in action. Hey Dither, welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. Excuse me. Oh my god. I'm here just on the couch lurking. It's all good. But yeah, this is the Revenant, and in particular, this is the elite spec known as
it was at
the
this
Conduit.
moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It was pretty close. But yeah, this is the elite spec known as the Conduit, and this is the guy that is the the dervish. His name is, oh god, what is it? Is it Rava? Raza. So I've been keeping my eye. I'm going to be keeping my eye out in Nightfall when we get to that on Sundays to see if we run across somebody named Raza. Because I'm going to be very interested in seeing what happens. You know that name? That's what I thought. That's what I'm kind of looking forward to, is reacquainting myself with Raza. Fruit. 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 Inquest. Stop that. Factions? And you can unlock him as a hero? Interesting. Is he Razaz from factions? I would have thought he'd be from Nightfall, considering he's dervish. Oh, just to see what happens when we get there. Oh, just stop that. In Guild Wars 1, he's a ritualist? Interesting. Well, also further interesting because ritualist is an elite spec in Guild Wars 2 now. He changes his profession. Apparently. That's interesting. Also, I should point out, Raza, as far as we know, is not a spirit. which makes the fact that we can connect with him kind of strange. Up until you point out he's a ritualist, or at least originally was a ritualist, which means that he has attunement to spirits. Interesting.
The air is thick with magic. Now's the best time to collect it.
Oh, is this a thing I can do? It might be. Oh, I need to ride ley lines. I don't think I can do that with the skimmer right now. I'm trying to finish out this heart before I continue the story. Root. More fruit. This is a tall monolith. Boing. Oh yeah, Vista. And a survivalist stash. How the fuck they get up here? Well, I suppose I could climb by hand. Mysterious island of Castora. Oh yeah, I should also point out my other spirit that I have equipped now is Shiro. There we go. And then continue our story.
This is quite a haul you've got here, Commander. Let's see what I can get out of them.
Let me know when you find something. In the meantime, there are more creatures out there that need to be dealt with.
Holding pods tampered with. Oh, I know what they're talking about. Oops, wrong creature. That's what I want. Oh, they hit kind of hard. Oh, time to explode. Oh, that's less than ideal. Okay, just to showcase how fucking powerful this combination is, like, I pulled my ass out of the fire solo there. Sorry to say, they're probably going to nerf this elite spec at some point. Whoa. Hold up. Oh, shit. Oh, hey, there's a map meta going on. Somebody's using map chat to explain how it works. In the meantime, holy shit. Ley lines with so much energy that they're flying straight up into the air. What the hell? Oh, but of course, seeing that in the distance, that's an Inquest base. Good lord. Ow. Sit still. Uh-oh. I mean, they're not champion level, but I think they're veteran level. Would you back off already? Good lord. It's another one broken. It just turn around the bend here? Yeah.
Not sure what Canuck was able to find, but he headed south with Saida. Seems like there's a lot of Inquest in some ruins down there.
Ah.
I'd want to catch up with them before they get in over their heads.
I mean, they probably already are, to be fair. Knowing Canuck and Saida. Ruins of the old world. Untamed crags.
Do you hear yourself? We're talking about the Inquest.
We're doing this again.
They'd have said, do you hear yourself? We're talking about Canuck. You have to at least consider the possibility that your enemy is making a good point.
Well, we can be sure there's no Inquest in earshot, or you'd have been ambushed already. Found anything yet?
Not yet, but we have to be close. Lead the way.
Are we about to awaken another ancient creature?
More intruders!
Oh, look, an ambush.
More test subjects.
You know, even if his intentions are good, and I don't believe they are, that doesn't excuse working with the Inquest. Having a worthy cause doesn't mean you can just join up with a bunch of violent criminals.
My dear, you are a pirate captain.
Canuck's got a point there.
Just take blocks at his word?
I'm merely suggesting we don't need to slam that door shut. Perhaps we can work with him. It'd certainly be easier, no?
Man, I was just earlier talking about how the Inquest leave a bad taste in my mouth. Can't exactly say that I'm raring to work with them, but maybe Vlox, because there's something about Vlox that just strikes me as different. But maybe that's exactly what he wants me to think.
Looks like the Priory have got themselves in trouble here.
And who better than us? Get them out.
Thank the Six for you, Commander. They've been interrogating us for hours and didn't care for our answers.
What were they trying to
Running
find?
here enemies to confront an
They
ancient.
kept asking about the
That's the
artifacts,
thing.
but they wouldn't specify which one they meant. We've examined so many already.
We've
How
done
could
that
we possibly
before.
know which one they were looking for, but they wouldn't listen.
Do you need help getting back to camp?
Respectfully, it's more important we resume our work. Can't let them scare us away. Our camp isn't far from here anyhow.
I suppose we should do some looking around ourselves.
I mean, heck, Saida is a textbook case of that. She was a pirate captain that worked with the Inquest before. We befriended her to take on a bigger evil. So, like, she also has a bit of a a vested interest in this conversation because she worked with the Inquest in the past. She knows all too well.
There are a lot of artifacts still here.
But they certainly weren't short on time. These must not have seemed important to them.
Looking for very particular things. Only those things that resonate with those creatures, most likely.
There are 3 different types of arcane scanners here, but not a single brush or chisel.
They weren't studying these to figure out their history or function. They're just testing for how much magic they exude.
They're not here to study the Seers, clearly. They're looking for powerful magic.
And it sounds like they might have a specific object in mind.
Let's see what else we can find here.
Interesting. If they want... Wait, if they want particularly strong magic, why not just mine up a bunch of blood? You know, I probably shouldn't finish that thought. Seer Ostracon.
A broken Seer tablet. It says something about a ritual site, but not what it was for.
I'm sure they got up to all sorts of rituals around here.
Maybe there's one that's more important than the others? Anyone's guess as to what it would be, though.
Why are all these Inquests dead?
Well, at least someone dealt with a few of them for us.
Doubt it was the Priory. There must still be Seer defenses active around here.
Which suggests something important was kept here.
Oh, shit.
Everything wants to kill you, Commander.
Not just me. Get in line, buddy. Hey, don't mind me, I'm just gonna get outside the bubble. Wow. It's all pretty far, actually. That's enough of that. Ow.
There's one to remember me by.
Oh. Well, that's interesting. Oh, special item delivery. Haha. Bloodstone die. Sure. I'll unlock Maroon. Why not? Where's the last thing I need to look at? Is it the archway? No. Actually, it might be. It is.
Such ornate grandiosity. I should really copy this style for something.
Unfortunately, I'm not sure it tells us much about what this place was.
Not directly. Scholar Renato. Where's the good scholar? The good scholar is this way. Wow, he got some distance. More of this dig site.
Don't worry about me, Commander. I don't get rattled that easily.
Glad to hear it. What have you figured out about this place and the Seers?
We're honestly overwhelmed with the amount of raw information here. It's going to take some time to draw conclusions from it. Right now, we're just focused on gathering everything up before the Inquest can get to it. But if you want to know more about the Seers in general, you should talk to Melissa. No one in Tyria knows more about them than her.
Well, it's clear that the Inquest are searching for a specific artifact, but we're still in the dark about what it is. Maybe this Melissa can shed some light on it?
I believe our scholarly friend was a tad mistaken, though. There is someone in Tyria who knows more about the Seers.
That's
true. Try, at least. Isgarren, are you there? We need your expertise immediately. Ah, I guess I'll have to seek out mortal insight instead. What do you make of Castora?
A beautiful, tragic place, teeming with possibilities and fraught with danger. It's clear to me why the Seers guarded it so jealously.
They still do, clearly. Isgarren hasn't been any help at all since we got here.
That is unfortunately true. Isgarren just kind of fucked off and we haven't spoken to him since. That's concerning.
This is getting us nowhere. We need to fall back until we have reinforcements.
Oh boy. Looks like the map meta might have failed.
I'm looking for historian Melissa. Is she around here?
She's on an excavation around here somewhere. But honestly, we're too swamped for me to go look for her. While you wait for her, maybe you can assist us with getting things settled here? It'd be a big help.
Oh, paid the Priory. Okay. Right, yo.
Let's do this. I see an opportunity for exciting field work, and I just leap at it. And I somehow always forget.
Because you're a member of the Priory.
Check out this one. It seems to be a kind of arcane sieve,
small artifacts,
used for
Brucey.
separating out different kinds of magic.
Oh, but what about this one? A time and precise mechanism, possibly for tracking the season and position of the tides.
You're seeing me. Take that.
I have been cursed. Cleansed artifacts. Well, that's concerning.
Eat my dust.
Oh yeah. That reminds me, at one point I was talking with you, Dither, about the different, the factions that were available for us to join. One of those is here. Well, they're not from here, but they came with us. They are called the Dermond Priory. And I figured that that's probably where both of our characters are going to wind up going.
Yes. Are you here for excavation, research, or defense? Oh, sorry, Commander. I'm a bit overwhelmed here. We need to collect and decontaminate artifacts, deal with the Inquest in our camp, and, skimmers too. Any of those you can help with would be greatly appreciated.
That is, in fact, the correct name, Dermond Priory. Oh. Oh. Whee! Yeehaw! Ow.
So vulnerable.
Oh. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, I'm really burning now. I'm also going the wrong way. Run! Sidoni's Revenge. Wait, Sidoni's Revenge. Why does that sound familiar? Sidoni. Sidoni's Revenge. It's not like... Isn't that the name of a... And that's the name of a Titan.
Eat my dust.
I'm curious enough. After I clear this...
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Hey! Not that. Alright, hang on. What is this? Sidoni the Shadow Keeper, also known as the Immortal Leader, the ghost of a former Seer leader of the previous Dragon Rise cycle who perished during the Seer-Mersat War. Oh. Funny. I think Sidoni might have actually been somebody that you deal with in Guild Wars 1. If not directly, then indirectly.
You're a lifesaver, Commander. And right on time, too. I just saw Melissa get back to her tent a minute ago.
Speak with historian Melissa.
This is a welcome surprise. Is there something I can help you with, Commander?
Historian Melissa, I'm familiar with your work. You're our resident Seer expert.
What passes for one? We still know so little about them. What we've learned here so far already surpasses everything we knew before.
I'm trying to figure out what they were doing here that the Inquest are so interested in. Any ideas?
Well, we're still working on that, unfortunately. But I have a map of some of the locations we haven't had a chance to excavate yet. You can probably gather them quicker than I would, but I'm happy to tell you everything I can about them once you do.
I see. Story collection. Quest F, navigate directly to it in the achievements panel. Yippee! Isn't it notes the story of Melissa gave you to locate promising excavation sites for finding Seer artifacts? Melissa's map is annotated and circled with circled areas and hastily scribbled hypotheses, along with a request in the margin. Take detailed notes before collection. Artifacts are meaningless without context. Speak with historian Melissa. Due south. Remnants of a ritual can be found due south of the hunting camp and untamed crags. This is crumbling precipice. Untamed crags, hunting camp, due south. Well, I mean, it's Inquest glow, but also, like, there's some uncomfortable, familiar-looking things there. Ghost? A seer ghost. Hey, so do you know a thing or two? You know a thing or two about talking to ghosts, right? I do. What do you need?
Help's appreciated. Been asking this seer ghost if it knows of any nearby curios, treasured artifacts, and the like.
Treasure is what you desire.
Oh, he's on the move. Let's follow.
Trigby.
What is... Oh, we triggered a trap. That magic is the source of the illusions. Disperse it.
Oh, Kala Sentinel. I receive an emerald shard. Woot. Oh, that is a lot of illusory magic. There's another one. There's one more left. See it over there. Oh, which way they? Sigh. Oh, that's a lot of death. Oh, God. Good Lord. And kaboom. Somebody start another event on top of this? I actually think they did. Oh, they did. Jesus Christ. Well, be it ever so humble. Yeah, nah, that wasn't happening. Christ. Oh, it was worth a shot.
Saw the tracks of 3 more unique ones
earlier. Ritual site. Is this it? Or is this not where I was before? This is where I was before. 'Cause it is. It's gone too far south. That's not correct either. Pathfire Helga. Ah. I see. Broken totem. The Inquest dug up a broken totem, but left it behind. Melissa said the dig site is northwest of the Prior's camp and crumbling precipice. Funnily enough, everything reset so I can do this hard again. Meat. Avoid receiving damage to keep hold of the meat. What they're saying is the meat is slippery. Billions. Hey, mastery insight. I'll take that. Crumbling precipice. Is that it? No. Not necessarily. Ah.
Something has been needling at my mind. I believe I finally put my finger on the soft barricade the Seers were letting go. There's no sign of it.
Why do you suppose that would be?
Right, I found that. Broken totem. The muddy plate. Ritual bowl. The worn seer coin. Ruined baggage. Decayed cloth remnants. Corroded weapon. Faded grimoire. Wow. A lot of these. Faintly glowing stone. That is a lot of spots. Should show up. There it is. It's the totem. The muddy plate. West of the Inquest command complex. Whose honor skimmers was likely along the ravine. Along the ravine. West of the Inquest. Well, that's the Inquest. West of the Inquest along the ravine. Where, oh, where could it be? will grab this while I can. Found something. The worn seer coin. Ah. There are things that I can look for. All right. Oh. That's not great. Can I get you back?
Cut them down. Spare no one.
I don't think so. Let's regroup a little bit here. Hello, what's this? That's probably the thing I was looking for originally, the muddy plate. Yep. Next, ritual bowl. Next ritual bowl clearing just north of the enchanting grottos. Wearing medusoid stingers, camps are running out of salve. The enchanting grottos north. Alright. Command complex, tranquil glen, winding passage, shimmering basin, guarded glades, shoalstone, glimmering arches. That's back the way I came. Command complex. Oh. Quoi? Ah. Section that I have not been to yet, that would I would imagine. From where I am there, so I need to head southeast. Oh yeah, I remember this area for that mission that I failed dismally at.
Hard to see from here.
There you are. The enchanting grottos. And that is the faded grimoire. I'm looking for is north of the enchanting grottos. North of the enchanting grottos. There's a clearing. We're in. Thank you for the hydrate, Black Queen. Find another one of these things. Look out for the medusoid stingers, though. We're running out of salve. Didn't warn me about the boar.
Magic samples out here, and I'm in over my head.
Good luck with that.
Grab for me would be a big help.
You know, thank you. No lay magic. Next. Researchers from the Priory recovered some seer belongings near a ley-infused tree by the twin geysers in Tranquil Glen. There. Somewhere around here. There we go. Biologist Master Ward noticed some seer garb beneath a massive ancient tree just north of the camp in Shimmering Basin. In a tree north of camp in the Shimmering Basin. Shimmering Basin. See a thing there. See a thing there. Okay. So I go this way. Look at that, an interesting creature. There you are. Heavily corroded weapons protected by enormous hostile beetles where two streams converge east of the Priory camp and crumbling precipice.
There's so much life here. We need to get quickly before anything happens.
Archaeologists stationed at the camp near the Shimmering Basin would unearth strange glowing rocks. Melissa would like to observe them up close. That, I think, is that over there. And there's one more. East of the camp and crumbling precipice. East of the camp there. Wait. Inquest Insight. What? Nani? Excuse me? Bewilder me?
Just kept coming.
So what's happening here? Oh, map meta. Oh shit. Well, okay, let's go.
This one is ancient. Hundreds of years old, maybe more. Its roots grow deep. At least.
Dun 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 dun. Yes. Yeep.
I got assigned to collect magic samples out here, and I'm in over my head. Any you can grab for me would be a big help.
Oh, rift events. That's what's going on. People are doing rift runs. Oh, this bastard's gonna die fast. I'm helping. Okay, that's enough of that. Hold on. Need to go back. I mean, I am following storyline more than I'm following world events, but you know. Tranquil Falls. This is east of the camp. Hello, what's that? Huh? Oh. Odd. Some beetles. Oh. Found it. Ancient message. The text on this tablet is heavily damaged. Only a small segment is legible. Beg of you, do not perform the rite. You are not ready, and it will still await you in the future. Please, reconsider this path before the rest of the tablet is missing. The Seers did something here. Seers did something they weren't proud of. It's like a conversational diary entry. Yeah, kind of. I'm sorry I don't have more to tell you, Commander. Unfortunately, archaeology just takes time. Would you like me to run down what I've learned at least? Sure, couldn't hurt. Well, the Seers were a very magically aligned culture, and there's evidence the creation surpassed anything we've seen since. Prior to Castora, we assumed none of it had survived. Go on. But here, evidence of it abounds, and what we've found suggests a culture focused on ascending higher and higher. They seem to have elevated their culture to a religious level of reverence, even. Interesting. And here on Castora, we're seeing signs that there was a hierarchy of ascension within the culture as well. They allude to a path to the highest level, walked only by the most deserving. And what was at the end of it? Well, that's the big question, isn't it? But whatever it was, Castora was the center of it, and they abandoned this place entirely rather than let anyone else have it. Really makes you think. It does indeed.
This is incredible, Commander. I could spend the rest of my life studying just what you brought me. But as a quick assessment, a lot of these seem to be ritual objects, totems and the like, suffused with magic. Castora must have had a deep religious significance to them. But the specifics will take time to tease out.
It sounds like an answer isn't going to be that easy then.
It seems unlikely, but I promise to report anything I can uncover quickly. Oh, one more thing, Commander. If you wouldn't mind asking Isgarren if he could talk with me for a bit. I'd love to pick the brain of an actual seer to help me put this all together.
Wouldn't we all?
So would I.
That's been the problem this entire time. Saida.
Learned anything useful?
I
More
wish.
confirmation that the Seers were doing something significant here, but not much about what it was.
We've beaten around it for long enough, Commander. It's time to find Isgarren and make him give us some answers.
A magical journey collection unlocked. Oh, God. Mini Shadowstone pet rock. That's amazing.
Isgarren, are you there? It's urgent. Well, now what?
Didn't mean to eavesdrop, Commander, but it sounds like you're looking for Isgarren.
Yeah.
I caught a glimpse of him heading off to the west a few hours ago. Didn't stop by camp first or anything.
Well, that's the best lead I've had in a while. Thank you.
No kidding. I'm not joking when I say Isgarren just kind of fucked off in the middle of all of this. Nary a clue where the fuck he went.
That looks valuable.
Can't say that I'm terribly enthused about that. Oh, wait. Whoa. Ladder's Ledge. Consecrated Piazza. Oh, shit. No fucking way. Are there tinned fish shops in Daemonum? That is an interesting question. I'm not sure what you mean by tinned fish shop. As in a store that sells canned fish? I can't imagine that there actually is. That's a little out of their typical industry state. Funnily enough, I'd be willing to bet that there's several demons you could find in Daemonum that would be fascinated by the concept. Especially considering a lot of them will eat things that are decidedly worse in structure. God. Imagining introducing a demon to Surstroming. Like grubs, like viscera, like eyeballs. Demons are unusual. If all else fails, they'll always go back to the good old-fashioned souls. Those will keep things alive for an extended period of time. Built their feet in the river of life, pretty much. I mean, one of the major tenets of Daemonum as a city is that while they can partake in soul, that they do not take enough to kill the individual that they are taking from. You know, responsible harvesting. This piece of inert shadowstone is chipped. Its edge is sharp and jagged like glass. Are we about to learn something really, really bad? That torture to the thing who's getting the harvested soul. Or might need to be rearranged to make maybe. It kind of depends, actually. It depends on the vehicle through which the soul is being exposed. And that depends very heavily on the type of demon doing the harvesting. So I'll tell you right now, incubi and succubi, not gonna hurt. As a matter of fact, it's gonna... I think you might be able to pick up the inclination. But others... Hydrate. Thanks for the hydrate, Silvery. And a posture check, no less. Probably a good idea. The battered remains of an inquest golem lie in a pile on the forced out floor. Something here did not take kindly to its presence. Was this Isgarren, or was it something else? No shrimping. Disenchanted sword. Oh. That's not good.
Castora really is an awe-inspiring place. I wish I were here under better circumstances.
This enchanted seer weapon lies on the ground, unmoving but still faintly glowing with magic. Did Isgarren dispatch this, or was it the Inquest? Champion the Eternal Sentinel? Ooh. Willing to look at that. Seers tome. This tome is written in the Seer language, but its condition is too pristine to be from here. We count ourselves among the stars. Do not debase ourselves in worship of the heavens, but aspire to the heavens ourselves. Though not all of us will make it, it's better to fall at the gate of glory than to live the life mired in the dirt. It goes on for pages in the same fashion. Excuse me, I am reading! Small Asoran instrument pulses and flickers in time with the movements of nearby pools of seer magic. Attracting sources of magic, but to what end? I'm standing on nothingness. Judging by the nearby corpses, it appears the Inquest stole this crate from the Priory, then met their end when they tried to touch the objects within. Mustn't have realized they were warded by the Seers.
I feel so vulnerable.
Okay. Look, you little shit. I know you think you're hot shit. You're truly, truly not. What other terrifyingly disturbing things can I find around here? I mean, other than this gigantic array, which was definitely being used for something, and is just chock full of seer magic. Like, this is the kind of grand ritual circle that a fucking coven would pay dividends for. Oh ho. Oh. Hooded statue. I got mail. Oh. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Kitty! I got a kitty. Well, that's going in the wardrobe. Mini unlocked. Statue is labeled the balance of souls, and each of the 4 hands holds an object of symbolic significance. Unfortunately, the pattern isn't immediately clear. Maybe the orb on the left represents a soul, weighed down by the dagger. The statue is unmoved by your speculation. Whatever mysteries it holds, it's not giving them up. Maybe Isgarren can explain it, if I ever find him. An orb, a dagger, a sword, and balance of the soul. Odd. Ancient door, the Sylvan Cradle.
Some interesting clues, but still not what I need.
Magic hums across the surface of the door, sealing it tightly. It's unclear if it's meant to keep intruders from entering or keep something within from escaping. Well, I doubt he went this way. Eternal Sentinel. We're getting close to places I've already been. Got some stuff from these. Magimeter was there. Strange rock. Strange looking rock sits before you. It almost appears to be leaking. Voices whisper in your ear, beckoning you. Spirits already seem to perk up as you get closer. Leaking energy must contain mist essence of some sort. Maybe you could stop the leak by cleansing it somehow. Cleansing it. Cleansing it. Wait. Maybe not. Look, I wasn't looking for you, okay? Cleansing it. I wonder, will that actually give me what I'm looking for? No. Aha. Oh. Okay. I need... Wait a minute, don't I have a staff? I do. Commander's Rebuke, Warding Rift, Renewing Wave? Hey, it worked. That's nifty. You got some Impaler that I'm looking for? Yes, I believe so. Equip. Back the spear go I. Oh yeah, that is a nifty little fun fact about the Revenant, by the way. It's not a pure melee class, it's actually an off healer. I just run it like a melee. The big question is, what the fuck am I missing? Ah. A toppled statue. Ugh. Gotta make sure I don't die in the middle of this. Give me a hug. The statue stares up at you defiantly, despite being mostly buried. The face is carved indistinctly enough that you suspect the statue represented a concept, not a specific seer. You find a damaged inscription on the statue. All that's legible is the phrase, Watcher of the Stars. Guess that's what it's doing now. No. Still one more thing to find, I think. Trick is finding it. You're trying to do that cheeky thing of like, oh, you'll have to find it and be resourceful. So that's fun, up until a half an hour passes and you're like, okay, where the fuck is the last thing I need to trip over? A lost basilica? I get the feeling we're going this direction next. Seems pretty indicative. We are about to hit the narrative fan here. Problem is, I need to find the last little MacGuffin before I can. Oh, there it is.
Destroy this message immediately when you read it. I can't stress that enough. You could get us both killed, or worse.
Expelled.
You need to try to get reassigned. Use whatever excuse you need to, but do it quickly. I overheard Seb talking. He's going to try to control the Seneschal, like one of his pets. Whether he succeeds or fails, it's bad news for anyone around there at the time. Get away while you still can.
Something has really stirred up the magic over there. Seems like as good of a lead as I'm going to get.
It's last night now. By the time the sun rises tomorrow, we will be gone from here, and our legacy will be behind us. It should pain me more to abandon our temples, to see the sacrifices we've made amount to nothing. But I've already grieved as much as I can. I've spent my tears on my Indiro, and there's no one left. Castora. Sidoni says that the beasts will protect Castora and guard its secrets from our inevitable return. For our inevitable return. But the pallid faces of my fellows reveal that we already know the truth. We'll never return to this place. We march not to victory, but to extinction. The bindings on the beasts are indeed strong as we could make them, and they will not fray with time. Instead, they will guard this place, waiting for a return that will not come, until that distant day when the last light of Tyria is finally extinguished. So the Seers bound the Seneschal into service. The Seneschal are magic-based guardians.
What could have done this? I haven't seen it this agitated anywhere else on Castora.
Oh, hey, Isgarren's here. The Threshold of Heaven.
The magic here is definitely reacting to something. Or to someone.
Enter the ruined nave of the Basilica. Speak with Isgarren. There he is. In all of his something or other. Isgarren?
Isgarren, I've been looking for you.
Ah, Wayfinder, good. I would welcome some assistance.
I found him, finally. We're at the entrance to the temple.
The other two are off on some nonsense, but I'll be there soon.
You've been gone for a while. There's a lot we need to discuss.
There will be time for that. But I'm on the trail of something, so discussion will have to be tabled for now.
The transit to the Basilica with Ritlock and Isgarren. Fumbling in the dark. Got a gathering yield.
This is it, huh?
Indeed. A sacred temple of my people built in better times. No outsider has ever set foot within before now.
Don't think that's true. We didn't get here first.
Then let's get inside and get some answers before it's too late.
Shrine of the Lost.
Looks like they left some behind to guard the place. Unlikely to be the last resistance we face. Let's get moving while we have a window.
Spiders. Discover the mysteries of Basilica in the allotted time. Don't get hit by traps. Okay. Well, that looks trap-like.
Ah, so it appears the defenses are still active. Not at full strength, clearly, or you would not have survived.
Oh, I don't like that.
Best we move carefully then.
Oh, I don't have mounts. Okay, then.
More of them. They swarm like flies on a corpse.
Tell me about it.
Take that!
Excuse me. I'll kill you, stay dead. Whoa.
Hopefully there will be answers further in.
I fear you will be disappointed.
Hmm. Ascend the staircase and avoid triggering deadly traps. I don't like the looks of this. Question.
This is more than a token force. Something of value must still be here.
Yeah, no kidding. Shit.
One more thing from my list of accomplishments. Tombs. I didn't expect to find these inside a temple.
Some deaths have more spiritual significance than others.
Hmm.
The inscription is too worn to be legible.
Tomb inscription. The inscription on the tomb has been worn away by
Lost in
time.
the rite of Dividium Nava. Fallen on the doorstep of divinity.
More defenses? How did the Inquest not set them off already?
Blessed Ancora that lifts.
Power flows
What?
through the ritual rites. It must be disrupted.
Ow. One, 4, 1, 1. Keep it held down, Ritlock. Ah, shit. Stand up. 1, 3, 5, 3, 4. Keep it up, you two. I got this. Four, 5, 1, 4, 3. Enchanted Transfiguration. Ow. That wasn't necessary. Ow. Help me, Ritlock. Thank you. Interesting. Oh, that's evil.
That's a cop.
The bubble keeps me from hitting it with ranged attacks. It bounces back ranged attacks. Ow. Damn, this thing is kicking the shit out of me. Jesus. Oh my God. Balls.
I appreciate the help.
Holy Jesus. That almost killed me. It's trying. One last middle finger, I guess.
I owe you one.
Alright, Isgarren.
Getting pretty tired of the surprises.
And me too.
This ritual. It's what you used for the wizard's court, isn't it?
The rite I performed on my fellow wizards is a more subdued, precise version, but they are similar, yes.
And this Ancora it mentions. You know what that is too, don't you? And where it is, I'm sure.
It is the staff that the rite requires, an object of immeasurable power. And no, I have not located it yet.
You knew this is what they were after this whole time. We've been fumbling in the dark while you kept this to yourself.
I did not know. I merely suspected. But if they are not seeking it, then better that no one else know of it either.
Have you forgotten Mabon's words already? From now on, if you want to be part of this, you give us the entire truth.
Surely we can at least save such ruminations for when we return to a safer location?
It's lucky for him that you are here. I'm not as diplomatic as you are. What do you make of all this?
It seems like we found an answer, but bigger questions along with it. It appears that Vlox is seeking to ascend like the Seers did, but we still don't really know why. Power is a means to an end, not an end itself. All we really know about his actual goals is what he's told you. I think he's telling you the truth, but implementing a noble vision is always where it falls apart. Maybe we can steer him away from disaster still. Maybe even bring down the Inquest in the process.
Britlock knows a thing or two. What's our next move?
Next, we get back to camp and ring Isgarren for every bit of info we can get. This Ancora is clearly essential to performing the rite, so we need to find it first. Once we have it, we'll have all the leverage and we can make things happen on our terms. We can decide on the specifics later, once we know more. No reason to rush those decisions.
The inscription on the tomb has been worn away by time, but a few segments remain legible. For those honored souls lost in the rite of Divitium Nava, fallen on the doorstep of divinity. Blessed Ancora that lifts. They have fallen that we might ascend. You cannot make out anything else. I hate it here. I'm going back to Rata Sum at the first opportunity. Yeah, I don't think that happened for you, pal. I get a distinct impression that you are paced.
Vlox, if you can hear me, I know about Ancora.
You're a quick study, Commander.
Are you planning to power yourself like the Seers did?
In the short term, not forever. I have necessary power or legacy. It's enough that I do good, even if I am forgotten.
And what would you do with that power?
I can't know exactly what the optimal strategy will be yet. The right of the beginning, yes, I don't want what I have now. And I will adjust my time accordingly.
use horror. I've seen what power like this does to me. It's too dangerous. I need you to trust me. We will find a better way. We can keep Tyrion safe together.
Very well. If that's how you see it, we'll be speaking again soon.
Lacia's journal. The day approaches. Mazzeo and I will both undergo the Divitium Nova at last. My brother's kept calm about it, but I'm not so easily fooled. He knows this will be a great honor for us and a continuous boon for our family. Of course, Melior believes I'm too fixated, but she would. She was chosen and underwent the process several years ago. She since lorded her eternal wisdom over my brother and me as if she were a doyen herself. But then, she's our elder sister, and she loves to remind us. Still, I admit some petty jealousy on my part. I've long wished to tend and work the forge and make divine instruments as my elder sister does. Ever since the three of us were allowed residence here, a role that requires immense power and control, two things she tells me that I lack. It's been enough to serve her as an apprentice over the years, but banality has crept in, and I tire of a mere supporting role. I did everything asked of me, word for word, motion for motion, everything Mazzeo had done mere hours before my own attempt. Instead, my body wilts. I can barely float from one room, the convalescent ward, to the next. I've been summarily rejected, cast out by the will of this world. I'll never spin threads of chronomantic confused damask, or create a masterpiece like the Dorat Vine. I'll waste away, unremarkable and irrelevant. Little brother, elder sister, if you read this, perhaps you'll forgive my melodramatics in time. I'm empty and spent. Something's been taken that I can never get back. Centuries chasing, preparing to finally stand at your side, sister. Among the ascended before us, or to collapse away beneath me. Cannot bear it. Mazzeo left Castora this morning. He woke early and carried me to the coast to watch the sunrise. We sang for a time and spoke for longer. Conflict with the Mossad has grown beyond small skirmishes. At least that's what we're told. This outpost is to be abandoned in the coming years to protect and preserve its secrets, and if the healer's assessments are to be believed, my condition will overtake me before the last portal closes. Mazzeo says he plans to return before then and see me one final time. I hope he means it. War breeds nothing if not uncertainty. Melior will remain here for now. She's received a directive of transfer to the bastions of Stella Squor to help with the plans for the siege of Apavim. But she's been allowed to delay for my sake, to make sure I'm cared for in my final years. After the grief we've given one another, I wouldn't have blamed her for accepting her new role and moving on, and yet, here she is at my side. So this ritual that they were doing for ascendance was imperfect. Oh boy. That temple being the way it is concerning. Just bleeding a bunch of magical residue into the local area. Recovered an artifact that's acting very strangely when exposed to different kinds of magic. Got a favor to ask of you that might help figure out what's going on. Come find me when you can. I'm at the Dermot Priory camp in Starlit Weald. Iberis Mythseeker. Bubbles. There's more rifts here. All right, Isgarren.
You should have told us at the start. I need answers, Isgarren. Now.
I thought Castora to be impenetrable to the Inquest. Their goals futile. But this director is smarter than I anticipated. If he seeks Ancora, if he understands what it is and what it does, I dampen the memories of my wizards to ensure that they are of unbiased mind when they obtain that power. Vlox would keep his. And this version of the right is raw. It is how I ascended. It does not belong in the hands of a fanatic.
Then we need to find it before he does. You're a seer. Where's the staff kept?
I don't know. Entire eras have come and gone since I was last here.
Fine. If the Inquest pushed this far into the forest, we know it's somewhere here or deeper inside. I'll check with PTM too. He might know if they found anything.
Hmm. Oh, that's cute.
PTM, have there been any updates on whether Vlox has found whatever it is he's looking for?
Most objectives are still listed as open, although a handful now say empty. We have not located the object. Perhaps the archaeological sites could provide more information for your search, Commander. Digging is a fun activity. Limitless potential for discovery.
Thanks, PTM. I'll do that.
Love these two. Fucking adorable. Doorstep of Divinity. Oh boy, even more searching. Oh, I have to go back to Shipwreck Strand?
Another day in paradise, eh, Wayfinder?
Oh boy. Do you require insight on something, Wayfinder? Any suggestions on where I can search for clues? My memories of Castora are vexingly tenuous. So much has changed. You might try searching these areas. Let's circle a bunch of POIs. Yeah. God, we have to go back? That is interesting. An ineffable spell rune, a misplaced research log box, weathered stone tablet, crumbling scroll, in the lost basilica, vial of whispering water. That is a lot of ground to cover. Oh, shit. This is gonna be a thing, isn't it? Lost Basilica. Okay, then. Cloister of Stars. You know, I think it might be time for me to do the map run. Fun question being, how the heck do I start it? What's the finish line? I'd imagine the starting line has to be somewhere by the Shimmering Basin, does it not?
The Inquest have focused their digging around here.
Uh-oh.
Any idea why?
Initial surveys marked this as a high-priority dig site due to the presence of anomalous signals.
Hmm. I would think. Start our little adventure. Would be close where we entered in the first place. That followed by this. And that's the entrance. Yep. So we start the map completion from here. I know we've already gotten that point because I remember diving under for it. I think it was really cool. And then we kind of got sidetracked by story. It's a hero point and what have you. Blue arrow drops here.
Any guesses so far? Not yet.
Get a point of interest. We bank and turn. A little concerned with that maniacal laughter. Well, it's just Falda. We continue and on. Did I get this? I did get this. Then we continue. Hey, Choya! They're pineapples. That explains a lot, actually. Hero points.
Hey, Wayfinder, you can handle a skimmer, right? I got assigned to collect magic samples out here, and I'm in over my head. Any you could grab for me would be a big help.
Maybe someday, but not today, Satan. What just happened there? Oh, I can't summon my mount here. Huh.
What did you see out there? Anything promising?
This island's huge. We've only scratched the surface of it. The rest of us.
Don't mind me.
Time to bust some heads.
Oh, fine, be that way. Now, Kith. Good idea not to be riding a mount while I go through here, I think. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, well. That's a landing to make. Not the best landing, but a landing. That is a Choya. Continues to blow my mind. Already got this one. The hidden aquifer. Hey, this plays lockbox.
Overseer, just wanted to fill you in on recent developments at the forest base. Still no word on this thing the director has us searching for, probably deeper inland. Only just starting to touch the surface of these temples, though. They're pretty magnificent, actually.
Shredder! I need you over here.
Buck up with the excavation site. Damn you, just wait for me!
Commence without you.
I'm coming! Gotta make this fast. Blocks has Seth attacking another scent shelf. This one's a lot angrier than the massive crustacean. But with the Alliance on our trail now, this is turning into a race. Sam is starting to escalate. Blocks is eerily calm. Only our mission leadership had your composure, Overseer. But I'll report back if anything else turns up.
That's concerning. Not sure I like that segment of her saying Vlox is eerily calm. Like he knows where this is going. Control panel, some buttons. You can probably power it down. 5 lights. Starts on the console by 0 and dash. 0 means on, dash means off. There are also 5 buttons. Pushing a button will toggle corresponding light off. In addition, changing one light will toggle the lights to its lesser. Oh god. It's lights out. Button 2 will toggle lights 2 as well as 1 and 3. Buttons toggle lights on and off, so if light 3 was on the last example, pushing button 2 would flip it. After you mash your hand on the buttons, the lights all go out for a second, but turning back on a specific pattern. You probably want them all to be off. Here we go. Is it push 4, push 5, push 3. SMRT smirk.
Stick with magic. Now's the best time to collect.
Welcome to our camp, Commander. Not much to look at, but this is just the start. We're out here to hunt all day and study the wild.
I think I viewed this already. We'll view it again for the giggles. Continue across the expanse to the other side. Artesian lay spring. Silica bolts. Seer magic. Ah, yes, the map meta. I know I treated the rock. Get up here to Glider's Insight. Or Glider's Ledge, rather. Continue along this line. Back to another camp.
So that's my idea. I'll gather up the priory and head due west through the forest.
A hero point. I already gathered.
All these damn researchers around and nobody wants to work.
Another vista. I do it to giggle that in the course of the expansion packs they decided, you know what, all these hero points are ridiculous. I'm just going to throw 10 at a time at you. So every one of the hero challenges you do on expansion pack maps are worth 10 points. Case in point. Serene Lily Pad. 10 points. Giant's Lap. Aw? Oh, that's hero point. Uh-oh. just soloed an elite. Damn, it feels good to be a revenant. The nestled clutch. That sounds like a bar started by an Argonian. Splintered pillars. The Fountain of Blessings. Right, Whispering Water. Oh no. There's another land. We're going further in. That is pretty. I really love the like visual elements of seer magic. It's really pretty.
I need to gather up those artifacts as soon as possible.
Hmm?
Our expeditions are the dangerous places. Oh, wait, man! You're just as...
Don't look at me. I'm busy. The Well of Stars. Apt name.
There's so much wild magic here, and it's so closely entwined with the wildlife as well. I need to get samples for closer study.
Great Cascades.
By our presence here. I appreciate any amount you can gather. Your skimmer should be outfitted for it now.
Starlight Bayou. And we're back in a familiar spot. It's a statue. This is the ritual circle. The odd door. Then continue this route. Oh, what's this now? The Shattered Capstone. No kidding. That Shattered Capstone's going off a bunch of ley energy. fact that this magic can, like, mix with water is interesting. Then this leads into the temple proper. What's insight? First artifacts. Oh. Where did I go just now? Huh. Interesting. Now, why would you put me up here? There. Get this. Oh, Vista. Backdoor exploit. Excuse me? What? Sure. Oh, Lord. Starlit Tourist. It's not gonna let me through, huh? I have to be here for a special event, don't I? Hmm. Yeah, I can't get this waypoint. Can't get this point of interest. It's locked off to me. I think a lot of this temple is. Goes out that way. I can't go through this door. Well, there's something going on. Is there something I'm missing? That's green arrow. Okay, so I have that bit which falls down, breaks off that way, goes towards a mastery point. I, meanwhile, had to do a lot of bouncing. Ooh, that's eye-bending. I may have to leave well enough alone for now. I don't know that I can do the full effect here. Excuse me, either they go very far underground or very far over it. Probably very far underground, considering. May have to keep this mystery for another day, which means going back to that tomb. Yeah, this area. I think we're going to go ahead and leave off there, which brings us here. So, thank you everybody for joining me in the adventure for the evening. I certainly hope you've enjoyed your time, and as always, if you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I always hope to grow the community, and certainly hope it's been fun to veg out with me for a while and watch me learn some more about the rather sordid past of the Seers and the Inquest and a lot of other groups. I am on Blue Sky. I save my files to YouTube for safekeeping. I have a Discord server, and there's a few other places online you can find me. Links to those in the bio under the stream, as well as my wonderfully dense socials command, which nets you everything everywhere all at once. Finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. To those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you, and I certainly hope that I can see you here live sometime should opportunity ever arise. But with that, we should find our raid target for the evening. Which is to say, where are we going next? Let's see here. There's a fair few people doing Tomodachi. Sash is playing a game called Everything is Crab. That is tempting. Just for the entertainment value. Jal is starting up his Chaos Incarnate. Let's see. What else have we got on the missives? Richie Kupo is playing XCOM UFO Defense. Nah. That could also be fun to go and watch. I do like me some XCOM. XCOM is interesting. And Richie is always nice to hang out with. Yeah, you know what? I think we'll go about that way. Here is the raid message for the evening, folks. For you to copy it up and paste it down as we make our way over to Richie Kupo playing XCOM UFO Defense, which is very much a classic game, by the way. It's a very early computer game. Really fun kind of RTS, well, RTS, I say, turn-based strategy, actually. All right. Everything appears to be in proper order. The doors are open, the portals are shining in the distance. I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors. Thank you for joining me here again in Daemona Marina. Now let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there. And try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.